Hello everyone, welcome to Business. My name is Darryl Kwao. The Ghana cedi continues to record some appreciation against the dollar on the market. The local currency last Thursday and Friday held its own against the dollar. George Afe assesses the sustainability of this trend in the following report.
This morning, $1 is likely to be sold to you by some of the major banks at around 5 Ghana cedis, 55 pesos. This is coming after last Wednesday when it was trading at around 5 Ghana cedis, 90 pesos. For instance, last Thursday the cedi appreciated by some 5% against the dollar. It gained marginally on Friday too, from 5 Ghana cedis, 65 pesos to 5 Ghana cedis, 55 pesos. Now, based on information that we are picking up from the Bank of Ghana, it shows that they will be heavy on the market in terms of dollar supply. Then maybe the supply problem, which fueled the depreciation, could be ending soon. Again, the expected inflows from the Eurobond sale of about $2.2 billion. The Stanbic Bank and Standard Chartered Bank PLC's $750 million bridge loan financing and some cocoa board loans coming in, which is separate from the syndicated facility, as well as some IMF funds. All these could increase Bank of Ghana's dollar reserves and again deal with investors and traders who were betting on the Bank of Ghana's reserves, which also contributed to this sharp depreciation we experienced over the past weeks. All these could indeed result in the cedi stabilizing strongly against the dollar in the coming weeks. But the warning here is that the structural issues still persist, which expose the cedi to that perennial depreciation is yet to be addressed. So even though these immediate actions will stabilize the cedi, that is in the short term.
Now, the Finance Minister, Ken Ofori-Atta, says his team has done the required work to help the country secure a favorable interest rate for the $3 billion Eurobond sale. His assurance comes as the Eurobond roadshow closes in London today. We have more on this investor engagement.
The Eurobond roadshow took the team to New York, boasting in the US, and is in London today. The engagement offers the team an opportunity to answer all the burning questions on the economy from investors all over the world who are interested in buying the country's Eurobond. It offered the Finance Minister, Ken Ofori-Atta, an opportunity to find out the level of interest in the Eurobond by investors and how the Eurobond should be priced. The interest governments will pay on the bond is often closely monitored because of its impact on the total debt stock, but Mr. Ofori-Atta says they are hopeful of securing a good price, looking at the kind of work they have done over the past week. Securing all the funds and even at a favorable interest rate will be good for the country because of the immediate impact on the Ghana cedi and total debt stock. This is because these funds will go a long way to increase Bank of Ghana's reserves, giving some firm assurance to investors about the country's strong reserve position.
In other news, Cabinet has given approval for a policy on Ghanaian content and participation in the downstream petroleum industry. Information Minister Kojo Ponkrumah said the policy is intended to ensure a Ghanaian-driven and Ghanaian-owned petroleum downstream industry capable of attracting increased local value-added investments. At a press briefing Sunday, he said it is also to enhance job opportunities as well as indigenous knowledge, expertise and technology in the industry for the overall benefit of Ghanaians.
The new policy framework covers a number of areas, including the following. First, trading, shipping and bulk distribution of petroleum products. Second, infrastructure development in the petroleum sector, such as construction of port discharge facilities, processing and petrochemical plants. Third, supply of petroleum to strategic sectors of the economy. Fourth, general procurement of goods and services for the downstream petroleum industry. Now, though there has been significant progress in the role and participation of Ghanaians in some of the downstream activities, the government believes that this will help us occupy a lot more space that's available for Ghanaian participation in the downstream industry. It will lead, hopefully, to a retention of more profits and hard currency, which will support the Ghanaian cedi, the development of skills and expertise for locals, and increased job creation for locals as well. The policy provides for a grace period for building local capacity, as well as onboarding the best practices from other jurisdictions where this can be practiced. Now, in the coming days, Energy Minister Peter Amewu will provide more details on the policy nuances per each activity, as I've mentioned here this afternoon.
Remarkable development there, and that's it for business.